I just want to document San Bernardino County, license 1516176. This is the same thing Fontana Police are doing with San Bernardino County. Stalking like every other demon under the fake sun, monitoring me, and stalking with regard to threatening because you're being prosecuted. San Bernardino County are kidnappers. And they're demons in law enforcement vehicles. License plate, that's a white female. License plate 1361095. San Bernardino County Sheriff Shannon DICUS'S is being disbanded. Okay? They're engaged in stalking, criminal activity. They're not maintaining legitimate jail system. They're engaged in psychological torture and kidnapping and criminal surveillance, federal stalking, including with the very inmates. Just like they are outside of jail, they're gang stalking inside of the jail with the people of the state. And they're doing so with, again, San Bernardino County, who suffer from mental illness while they are abusing that area of the law with regard to kidnapping and targeting. License 8UDE065. Exercise the authority under the Welfare and Institutions Code that they don't have because they're engaged in criminal surveillance with Shannon DICUS'S and the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department, the state of California. And you're looking at a seamless pattern of conduct going from Ontario, California to Upland, California. It is currently 8:26 a.m. The entity is maintaining this fake sun at 8th Street and Euclid. And while San Bernardino County and every other demon crosses path, they are not engaging in they're not experiencing the same thing that I'm documenting, which is supernatural. It's phenomenal. All right. And that's speaking to the stalker. That is the city of Upland. 9 Victor Bob Larry 737. West Coast Arborists Incorporated, also gang stalking with the City of Ontario and the Ontario Police Department, the City of Upland and the Upland Police Department, also doing so while stalking by helicopter. This is already on the record. West Coast Arborists is a terrorist. They're engaged in facilitating terrorism and are sharing in terrorism, and they do so with impunity, just like every other gang stalking company, such as the commercial airline companies. Sharing in federal stalking. This is P.O.C. The entity is keeping the fake sun in alignment to me while all of the entity is stalking every business, every household, every third party stalking, which is surveillance on the roads and the highways. Okay? This is the POC and the entity's doing so. Remember what the entity's doing, what will be about 8 minutes from now, where San Bernardino County Sheriff is stalking. They're doing so having committed kidnapping. They're doing so while monitoring me as I'm prosecuting them. And that is occurring while I am going from city to city, showing you that San Bernardino County Sheriff are corrupt, and they're engaged in the surveillance system in furtherance of murdering me, and they kidnap me in furtherance of that criminal purpose. And this is the basis of prison. And not only that, I documented many of them by name, badge number, by virtue of encountering me, being in the area, even if I don't have their name. That you're talking about federal prison. Not only that, this is what Jason Fields and Tracy Banks, Mike Lorenz, the Ontario Police Department, Eric Spencer, Tommy Allen Banks, all of those that are perjuring themselves in court, they are targeting me with Shannon DICUS'S of this agency that's stalking me in furtherance of trying to defame my character, because the corrupt entity thinks that if they kidnap you and commit criminal acts against you, they can just write out on paper and have some gang stalking medical professional sign off on it and state that you're mentally ill. And the pattern of conduct directly rebuts that, and everybody that participated in that would include Jason Isaac Fields, which is federal prison. And in fact, while I document on video, pay attention to this. As I reference this terrorist, this vagina monitor, this sex offender, this non-chosen demon, Jason Fields, the entity that is stalking by those that kidnap me is a threat. They're monitoring the evidence in real time. And every act of terrorism is noted. And no terrorist like Jason Fields is getting out of federal prison. This is POC. In fact, he's going to prison even longer. The longer that I remain in this circumstance, that's speaking to how much longer he's sitting in prison. And that's the same for the entire entity. This is POC. It is currently 8:28 a.m.